Crazy Cat Lady and Mr. Bubbles here for Love of the Kitties. I just walked to the side of the house here and I wanted to show you the other Canna Lilies. These are maybe 6 feet tall, I'd say. Now when they go to seed, you'll see here, they will look like these crazy ball thingies and they're kind of weird. So when they dry off, let's pull this off here. They will form these seeds right here. And there's usually like 3 to a pod. And what you do is you just squeeze it out of there. Oops, I dropped that one. And that one fell too. Basically, this is what they look like. Now, these are really hard. And I've tried soaking them in the water. And I've also taken a nail file and filed it down to the soft part, and I still couldn't get them to grow. But these are the seeds, and as you can see, all these flowers up here and all these little bulbs, each one of these is most likely going to turn into a seed pod. But this year we didn't get too many leaf rollers or any other bugs. Oh, here's some bugs. Now these, I forgot what they're called. I think they're mealy bugs. And you can see all the ants crawling on the leaf right there. Like I was showing on the catnip in the other video, they will harvest the so-called honeydew that the mealy bugs make. And basically that's pretty much bug poop. Now all this white fluff here, you can see they're actually, sometimes they actually move and you can see them. These are the bugs, and they do leave like this waxy, powdery stuff left behind on the leaf. But for the most part, they are individual bugs on there. And I'm not reaching down there, but there's this big fluffy piece down there, right in the middle of the screen. That is one of the bugs. And you can see the ants congregating here. Pretty gross. So anyway, now this plant was here when we moved in, and I didn't know what it was, but I knew it was some sort of a flower because it doesn't look like a weed. It looks like something deliberately planted. And this is the flower on it. You can get a better picture here. Now this is a type of amaryllis, I believe. I just looked up the name and I completely forgot what it was called, but I thought this was really awesome. Now, this year I did not clear this all out, and as you can see, it's like a really gross jungle. This is zebra grass, and it does get the dried fronds at the top, but every year I cut it down to get new growth. Otherwise, it starts doing this at the bottom, and that's it's just messy. Now, I'm not sure what this plant is, but it likes to crawl up the leaves and wind itself up in there. And here is an interesting bug. Quit moving. I'm not sure what it is. These are also tiger lilies right here. This is just grass weed stuff. But other than that, this thing has never... Oh, look, a tree frog! Straight down. It's that little tan thing, like, right there. So anyway, this thing has never, ever bloomed. And I just thought it was pretty cool, because I wanted to see what it would do. And apparently, it is something, and it... Oh, wow. There's like 4... Can't really see, and I don't want to reach down there. There are spiders down here. There's 4 bulbs, I guess. And I will be digging those up and transplanting them in my garden. Since yesterday, this spider over here, I was correct on what it was. It's one of those big banana spiders, which you saw in the last video with my hand up against the webbing. But you can tell because of the way that their legs are shaped right now. Just it looks like an X, but the webbing is the giveaway because you can see like it's got this zipper shape in it. I like to call them zipper spiders, but they're not. So this one's still here. There's a lot of growing to do, and aside from that, I found my spot. So this is kind of like where I've kept my my junk pile for plants. So what I'm gonna do is clear this all out and dig up the other plant and put it here. So this soil down here has a lot of rocks and bricks in it from lost homeowners, but I managed to get down in here. I already snapped one off of this big bulb here, but you can see they are bulbs, and see it's been buried maybe like 6 inches deep. So my next step is to actually get over the transplant site. Alright, so basically the clay soil was so dry that all the dirt just kind of fell off when I scooped it up. This is the one that had actually accidentally just recently broken off with this big long stalk here. And then this is another thing that I found. It was very interesting. I'm not really sure what it is or how it's supposed to grow, but these little things are popping off of it. It doesn't look that good because I see a little bit of movement down there. It looks a little moist. It could be rotting out. It does have roots though, so I don't know. That's just weird. I've never seen anything like it, but this is the first year I've actually gotten into bulbs, so I guess this is a learning process for me. Anyway, I'm gonna get these things in the ground and I'll take a end picture for you. I haven't even gotten to burying the bulbs yet, but I wanted to show you this leopard slug. They get even bigger than this. This is just a small guy. I don't know where he crawled out from, but it's really gross. Now, I have kind of small hands. I mean, he's like at least as long as my finger, and that is just completely disgusting. If your house isn't closed up tight enough, they can actually squeeze under your door and everything and crawl up your walls. It's so disgusting. Mr. Spider, there you are. What you doing? This is some sort of a jumping spider. You can tell by the body shape, but he will be moving soon. Okay, so this is an old cat box I plan on cleaning out and reusing, but I will not be doing that anymore. It's been flipped over, but I just want to show you all the little critters down here. Now these, they do look like spiders, but they're not. These are a type of cricket. Really? And yes, really. Now these things get really big, about the size of this slug here, and it's really gross. And they get super long legs, and their little antenna, they get super long. And yeah, they're pretty gross. Now here's another spider. Hello, spider. And here is a larger slug. Now these are called leopard slugs. They're pretty abundant here. They come out at night, and it's really gross because our area is so humid. Our grass is wet at night, and it's just like all you see is shine. So these guys get really big. This one, it looks kind of like it's dead. Nope, it's not dead. It's moving. But these guys get huge, and they're really gross. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that for moving all my stuff. One thing, this is why I don't like planting in the ground, because when you start digging, you see all these critters and things. Like right here, there's a little worm of some type. It's white. I don't think it's a baby earthworm. But yeah, I don't like worms. They creep me out. So anyway, oh, we also have lots of snails. Now, I did provide them a place to make their little critter hotel, and I'm going to destroy it. There's a cocoon I found. I have no clue what is going to hatch from this. But I've seen these before where I'm not going to kill this or anything, just you can see them moving sometimes in their cocoon. I don't think it's going to be moving right now. Usually this segmented end on this side, it will swirl around. That's how they roll themselves. But you can see right here on the side, you can see the wing of something. It's pretty cool. I'm digging my last hole for the bulb here, and I came across this. Now this is maybe 2.5, 3 inches beneath the surface of the soil, and that is a leopard slug. I had absolutely no idea that they dug down that deep. So this is the end result. It's a little floppy now because it's dehydrated. I haven't watered it in yet, and that's something you're going to want to do when you transplant something. Now when you transplant bulbs, you're going to want to dig a hole that's bigger and deeper than the bulb. And the reason for that is that you want to backfill it a little bit and loosen up some of that soil so when it wants to sprout roots, it has like a nice grip. Because if it's too compacted, the roots will suffocate. So this is just down at the base. I put them in as far as they were in the other location. So now I'm just going to water it in. I did plant this over here too. This is a Red Riding Hood plant, and I don't really know too much about it. I just took it out of its stock pot, and it's been in the stock pot like all summer, so it hasn't done well at all. I feel bad for it. That's pretty much it. Now when you start a garden, of course you're going to want to rip the topsoil off, and there are videos out there on how to do it. And I kind of showed you guys in my last video, however I didn't show you the whole process of it, and it's not fun. I guess that's it. Hey again. Okay, so I just dug this plant up, and if you notice at the top, the flowers. Now I tried Googling this and I couldn't figure out what it was. I didn't look that hard, but I went to go transplant it, and I found this guy here. It's Manny the Mantis again. I just think that praying mantises are really cool. Trying to hold the camera still. He's kind of blurry. He was just chilling on this leaf here. I'm glad he stayed there, but I'm assuming that this is one that had hatched from our egg sac. Just transplanted this. It's drooping already, but Manny's still on the plant. Right back there. Hello. It's really cool how they watch everything. You can see him watching my finger here. Alright, we're gonna leave him alone, but we're going to introduce you to Baby Bear. Hello. Hi, sweetheart. This is the one we took to Home Depot. The people there didn't mind. We were just out in the garden. She's almost like a little doggy because she absolutely loves car rides, and she's very, very curious about her surroundings. Right now she wants down, but we're not going to put her down. So anyway, we call her Baby Bear because if you look at her little paws here, they're like little bear paws. You can see those white claws sticking out there. Anyway, she's our baby. She was the runt of the litter, but she has more spunk than all of them combined. Anyway, say bye. Bye.